story. So exciting! Yeah, I sound so unexcited for some strange reason. But this story is about me being like really dumb. So I think I was around, let me think, 5 when this happened. I'm not sure how old I was, but I know I was really young. I had this best friend. He was a boy. Oh no. I had this best friend and he was a boy. And so like we got along like really well. And my friends would be like, "You're definitely dating him." And I would always be like, No, I'm not dating him. Even though I liked him. So like, great job there, me. On hiding the fact that you liked your boy best friend. How surprising. But there was the thing. We were both weird kids. I'm not even gonna hide it. We were really weird. And yes, I'm keeping the brown eyes. We were both really weird kids. So you can't really blame us. We were really weird. So basically, we liked creating imaginary worlds. So sometimes we would both create a world where we were superheroes, and other times we would create a world where we were villains. So it was just kind of this thing that we did. It was fun, honestly. I still remember some of the games to this day. It was also really fun. So I would just sometimes be like, oh my god, I like him, but I'm not gonna tell him. And now future me is like, why did I like him? Because I actually have him in a photo. I made a video that I couldn't post, but it's a really old video now, so it wouldn't match the style of my characters at all now. So it was basically like, I'm still really sad about him leaving, actually. He was actually a really good friend. So we were both just really weird kids, and I was really into Steven Universe back then. And let me just tell you, our gym class, while most people hate gym class, I love it. Because in my school, the gym coach does games for gym. So it's just generally really fun. And that's why everybody loved going to gym. It's just very entertaining because we generally got to play games. It wasn't anything big, it was just that we liked playing a lot. And we took it as if it was our own little thing. And I created this thing where we had, you know how Steven Universe had pearls? I think you know where this is going. We also had pearls. And it was hilarious because I kept this up until 1st or 2nd grade. I was young. Really young. So you can't exactly blame me for doing this. I don't blame myself either for doing it. It was just really strange. But still, it was really weird. It was still really weird, of course, but hey. You win some, you lose some, so. But of course, it wasn't that great. We would still lose games, and I would always blame it on the pearl I created for myself. I don't know why, but ever since I was a kid, I had this weird obsession with being a villain. Like, I adored being a villain. It was my life. And I still adore being a villain. My friends are always like, who wants to be the villain? And they immediately turn their head to me and just like, you want to be the villain? And I'm always like, you know I do. So for some reason, I've always liked being the villain. So, since I had that strange obsession, most people think that I'm weird. Yeah, so just most people think I'm weird. So that's why I don't tell most people about the stories. But oh, by the way, the stuff I was telling you before, it was just context. So we were at a birthday party. My other friend wasn't there. I just wanted to tell you about him because I was bored. So we were basically all just playing around. I was just really not chill, actually. My friends would have probably told you that I was going insane. So I can't really say everything was going great. So I can't really say that I was being a good kid. So basically, I was just really weird. And we did this thing where we chose who would be the villain. And of course, I was the villain. Again. Like I always was. Not thinking about it, it was actually kind of sad that I was always the villain. So honestly, I was just a really weird kid. And so I got really sad because nobody else wanted to be on my team and everybody else was good. And honestly, I blame my friends for this part. And I still blame them to this day. Since nobody else on my team and they kept stealing my ideas for being like a villain, and they kept saying it was their ideas, I got mad and had this idea that I didn't tell them because I knew they were gonna steal it. And so I actually did start crying for this part, but I started crying, and I told my friends felt really bad for me until they came up and checked on me. And apparently there was a stick. I remember that there was a stick. I remember this very vividly, by the way. But I think my friend, Sui, I'm sorry, remember this more strongly than I do. So basically, I hit someone with a stick that day. It was not fun. I got into a lot of trouble. It was not fun. Do not recommend. I really don't recommend it. So basically, it was just a very weird situation. I still find it a bit funny of what I was doing, but hey, it is what it is. And so I was basically just, I didn't actually hit her with, I don't remember if I hit her with force or not, but I was just like, I hit her, and I still feel really bad for this to this day, but like, I started saying, that's what you get. That's what you get. But honestly, I feel really bad. And obviously, I feel really bad now, but still. And so I just felt very bad. So I apologized after that. Of course, who wouldn't apologize? And then I gave her a hug. And then my mom got really mad at me, of course, actually. But like, you can't exactly blame me for the whole thing. And anyway, they kept saying like, no, it's your fault. You're the one, you didn't come up with the ideas. We came up with them and you just copied them. That's why you're mad. And so I got mad at that. So I was still a bit mad when I came back, but you know, it is what it is. I'll deal with it. And so basically that's the story about how I hit my best friend with a stick. So let me just top this one off with a hat. No, actually I'm not gonna give her a hat. But do you guys like her? She's cute. Don't ask what you're about to see. Oh, this thing. That was me as a child. I liked pink. Can you tell? Wrong one. I'm sorry, I have too many people. No. Bestie, no. Bestie, no. Oh, here you are. You guys can give her a name in the comments. I made her cute. You can give her a name. I'm remaking one of my old YouTube videos, by the way. So expect to see a new YouTube video with more detail. So bye. I guess I'll see you tomorrow.